which is this is not in itself going to alter the numbers. Ultimately, what we hope is it will do that by providing the deterrent. But I think why it's significant is for the first time really, in international way, we are taking joint responsibility and making sure that there are legal routes for people to come here. Now, people have talked for a very long time about safe and legal routes need to be established. We need to relook at the 1951 Convention, etc. Here we have a situation where we will be processing people, not in the UK, but in a foreign country, in France. And that, I think, is critical because it begins to establish that proof of concept. And ultimately, if people realize that unless they have that legal basis to come here, or they're going to get returned, and once it's scaled up, let's hope it's not 50 out of 100 people, that are being returned, but everybody that is being returned who doesn't have that legal route to come here, then that is sending a very strong message to those people. Why am I paying £12,000 if I might have a decent legal reason, if I'm a genuine asylum seeker with a well-founded fear of persecution, to be able to get a legal way of coming to the UK?
Gareth, this is ultimately going to be a deterrent, that's the argument.
Well, it's nonsense, isn't it? I mean, one in, one out, it's not going to make any difference at all. Barry, I agree with what he's trying to say about this is a proof of concept rather than the final place that the government end up in, or at least I hope that's what it is. But one in, one out will not reduce the numbers. We've had nearly 21,000 people.
But the point is about it being a deterrent. It's not actually just about the numbers, is it?
Why is it a deterrent?
If 50 a week are sent back, well, if your Rwanda scheme, it was 200 a year.
Well, yes, but that...
You said that was going to be a deterrent.
And it would have been a deterrent. The reason why it would have been a deterrent is because people want to come here for other reasons. They don't want to end up in Africa. What this will do is encourage people to go to France, not make the hazardous cross across the channel, because they think, well, it's okay, because I can go to France and claim that I've got a relative who lives in the UK, and they'll actually passport me safely into the UK. It's more likely to be an encouragement rather than a deterrent. It's a fig leaf. It's of a piece with what Keir Starmer does when he negotiates with people. He basically puts...
He is the first Prime Minister for a long time to get the French to accept that they will take some people back.
But they won't take them back if they give us 50 in exchange. So it's nothing. It's making no difference at all to the scale of the problem. And if this is where we are, a year into a Labour government that had 14 years to prepare for this, and the small boats crossing has been going on for 3 or 4 years since COVID, then it's not really very much, is it?
Do it.
Well,
and you didn't. I mean, let's be clear.
Well, you know as well as I do, Barry, that we spent most of the last 3 years legislating to try this in the teeth of opposition.
And you didn't do it.